Hey everyone, it's Jack and Ross from Cultaholic.com, and we're on
Give
the brink.
me the bastard green light because I'm ready to go.
We're on the brink of WrestleMania.
Good God.
And with WrestleMania, of course, comes WrestleMania news and some other bits. It's all kicking off, and we're going to talk about it all on this lovely Friday morning.
How do you like your WrestleMania news in the morning, Jack?
Oh, just hot and steamy. And
I would like mine with some ecstasy tablets because that's the kind of mood I'm in. WrestleMania weekend.
Let's take a look at all the headlines. So, first and foremost, a new title match has been officially added to the WrestleMania 35 card. Next up, a major WWE superstar is confirmed to be in New York for WrestleMania weekend. And finally, we have a full list of the inductees into this year's Hall of Fame Legacy Wing. So, first of all, Ross, yet another match has been added to the WrestleMania card.
16 we're up to now.
Are we?
Hopefully that's the end.
Now, this one hasn't been announced as being on the pre-show yet, but I think it probably will be on the pre-show.
I think it will be, yeah.
It's the Raw Tag Team title match where the Revival will be defending their titles against Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. I've spotted a problem immediately.
Go on.
Well, there's no build-up to this.
There is.
Oh.
There's a YouTube video everybody should have watched.
Yeah.
That's what we're relying. Oh, how can they rely on a YouTube clip to build a sort of feud? That's what we're getting. But, I mean, WrestleMania 32, Zack Ryder in the opening match of the night, Intercontinental Championship win, it was a shock.
Yes.
Everyone went wild. Maybe they could do something like that again. It would be a WrestleMania moment, especially if Kurt Hawkins was the one to pick up the win. Mm-hmm. So maybe they could.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
I just feel sorry for the Revival, me. Just
too.
every time. They're not handed much, are they?
Because I feel like they might just do it just to sort of punish them and be like, yeah, well, you clearly want to leave, so we'll take your titles away on the grandest stage of them all, damn it.
Yeah.
And you can lose to the lad who never beats anyone. Yeah.
I mean, that would be a WrestleMania moment, to be fair.
It would be, yeah, it would be.
Culmination of what he's lost, about 4,000 matches in a row.
Oh, is it?
No, it's about 300.
Oh,
I think,
right,
yeah.
okay. But do they say it's like longer? Do they work?
No, but that's it. I think they say about 300 or something, 200
Okay.
and something. So,
I think it'll be on the pre-show probably, because what the minute is on the pre-show, the two battle royals.
and the cruiserweights.
There's a cruiserweight on the pre-show now as well. That's.
But then you've got to have
Totally.
analysis from like Booker T and JBL and Sam Roberts and
a lot of matches to run
Jonathan
down.
Coachman.
Maybe it won't be on the pre-show.
2 hours is enough for the pre-show. Make it 4.
Wait, hang on. So the battle royal, the two battle royals, they'll take sort of
Half hour.
half hour combined, and then the cruiserweight match, like maybe,
Hopefully 20 minutes.
but maybe not. But yeah, hopefully. Oh yeah, because like Aries and Neville got a bit
Yeah.
of time.
The 2 hour pre-show is not long enough.
And then I think this match could also happen on the pre-show, and you'd still have an hour for all the analysis.
But I could see it opening the main card because I think, especially the New York crowd, Kurt Hawkins is from that part of the world. He's from Queens, isn't he?
They're both from Long Island, I think.
Yeah, aye. Long Island, iced Z's squared.
Oh yeah,
So that would be get a good reaction.
They're the
from crowd,
hometown
so.
boys.
Yeah, so who knows?
Next up, according to PW Insider, guess who's in town?
Who?
The Undertaker's in town for
Really?
WrestleMania weekend. Apparently so. There is no word whether he'll have any role in front of the cameras, but he will be in town for the festivities. It's been reported that WWE currently doesn't have a match involving him planned for WrestleMania 35. The former champion is taking bookings for appearances and autograph sessions independent of WWE. Of course, we know what that means. That means
Starcast.
Do you think you'll do anything?
Oh, of course he will.
It's the Undertaker.
I don't think you'll wrestle, but I think you'll do something.
Interrupt someone.
Maybe Elias.
Oh,
That would be weird though, wouldn't it?
Elias seems too.
You're playing that guitar wrong, son. Here's
Yeah.
a tombstone for you. Clutching
Maybe,
at straws a bit here, aren't we?
maybe Cena will come out. I think it's tied to whatever Cena does.
See, I was thinking that it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if, Angle beats Corbin very quickly.
Yeah.
Cena comes out and then Taker comes out because it sort of all meshes together, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, fair
Taker and Angle had a series of good matches as well back in the day as well.
Yeah, they did. I'm thinking of the better one. No, they also had a bad series of matches. I'm thinking of the one where, like, his twin got involved. Was that good?
No Way Out 2006 is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, that's all right.
That was the pièce de résistance.
Because I remember
Oh.
the bad one where Undertaker's wearing his leopard, sort of, or brown.
Oh,
pants.
yes. I'm thinking of like a few years later than that.
That's all right, yeah.
I think it was No Way Out 2006. Let me know in the comments below that I'm wrong.
They do have a long history. Angle, of course, once trashed Undertaker's bike.
And he took the piss out of him as well, coming out on a little scooter.
Oh, yeah.
Meep, meep.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But I think it's a nice word, because I think Kurt's buggered. I think that's the right word to use.
Yeah.
That's why the match with Mysterio was cancelled, why the match with Styles went short. So if you have 3 people in there, that's an extra body to move around. He's lost 25 pounds Taker. He'll be light on his feet.
Yeah.
It's the way to work around that, I think. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. I think it's going to be he must do something. He can't just be there Undertaker doesn't seem like the sort of guy who'd turn up just to watch it live.
Yeah.
He'd rather watch it at home. Has he got a dog? I guess with his dog.
He's got a couple, yeah.
With his dogs.
Got a nice golden lab.
And his wife and a beer and a
gun.
Yeah. Get it in. Next up, we have a full list of the people to be inducted into WWE's Legacy Wing in the Hall of Fame, and it's got some pretty big names, to be honest. Big names that I would have assumed would have their own induction, like their own slot on the show posthumously for a lot of them, because there's just some huge names. I'll just list them. The first one is the one that I was so shocked to see in this, Bruiser Brody.
I mean, you can sort of understand with the circumstances of his death and what maybe they want to just not highlight that.
Yeah.
It seems a bit harsh, but I guess that would be the reason if there had to be one.
But he's such a pioneer.
Off the top of my hacky head.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, but it's just a bit of a shame because I think he does deserve. Everyone talks about Bruiser Brody.
JBL used to mention him on commentary quite a bit, didn't he? When talking about Luke Harper and stuff like that. So maybe, I don't know.
Wahoo McDaniel, Luna Vachon. SD Jones, one of the best jobbers in WWE history. That special delivery.
He got a WrestleMania moment, has he not?
Getting squashed in.
Yeah.
Was it by Bundy?
Bundy, yeah.
Oh, classic. Professor Toru Tanaka, Primo Carnera, Joseph Cohen. Who's Joseph Cohen, I hear you ask? He was the creator of the Madison Square Garden Network. Good. Former WWF president Hisashi Shinma, who apparently was in charge and was then succeeded by Jack Tunney. So like,
I was thinking that was like Jack Tunney's pseudonym or something, or his shoot name.
Oh, Jack Tunney's. That's Jack Tunney's real name.
Hisashi Shima.
Playboy Buddy Rose and Jim Barnett as well. So some huge names there. I mean, Bruiser Brody, I'm really surprised at. And you could even argue that Luna.
I mean, Wahoo McDaniels. I mean, these are names you just hear Jim Ross reel off time after time after time, especially Jim Barnett and his impression. That lovely cheekbones. I can't do it. But, there must be. I don't know. Maybe they just want to cover them up and forget about them.
I guess so.
They like to do that with certain people, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I can understand it. But at the same time, I do feel like. I don't think it would backfire on them if they went, here's Bruiser Brody's son to induct him.
I mean, it wasn't in their promotion, was it, when it happened?
No,
so,
but then Carlos Colon is in the Hall of Fame, and he's the one accused of, covering up details of this. He
was the promoter, wasn't he? Yeah.
He was the promoter at the time. Yeah.
Good on them. It's something at least.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it, really.
No.
They'll have a nice package during the Hall of Fame ceremony on Saturday night.
We've also learned, by the way, it's been doing the rounds in the news that Hulk Hogan's going to induct Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
I mean, who else could do it, really?
Yeah, he's his mate, isn't he?
Yeah. Which is a bit harsh on Beefcake because he did do a lot. I don't know if it's down to Hogan in WWF, but I guess the second half of his career was definitely down to Hogan. You could say that was certainly. But the first half, he was in main events and whatnot, and had an iconic talk show segment and whatnot. So.
Yeah, he had a certain charisma about him. He was just one of those characters that, like, when you think about, even people who aren't too familiar with wrestling, they'll know the name Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
He's the 80s, isn't he?
Yeah.
The 80s.
Yes.
Beefcake.
Right, now let's talk about the stage. Now, so
this is going to be an interesting segment.
So these have been shared on social media. We don't know the original source, but they've been shared all over the place. WWE have kept their cards really close to their chest this year with the stage. They must have had some hot security on the case. So if we look at the first picture, which is an exterior shot of the stadium from the air. Now, don't worry, we'll be going closer than this. It's all right. But if you look at the stage bit on the left...
It looks like a giant version of the Raw curved bit.
Yes. Yes, it does.
You know the bit above the bit where they walk out? It looks like a giant version of that.
It does.
That's the only analysis I can offer you there.
I'm hoping there's more to it than that.
There is a WrestleMania 35 logo on top of the canopy.
Well, we're about to take a closer
look. Which is located in the centre of the stadium.
That's presumably where the ring will fit. Now, let's take a look at the enlarged photograph. Now, look there.
Now, this reminds me of last year's above the ring structure, because it was quite similar to that last year.
You're quite a stage connoisseur,
I love stages, mate.
Yeah.
I wonder where this one's going to come. If it's just a big version of the Raw Tron, weak, low down for me. Low down.
Do you not think there'll be some sort of New York motifs going on? Maybe.
I wasn't a fan of 2013's.
All right,
it was too much.
Fair enough.
Too much New York in that one.
I like the curved canopy effort, and I like the colour. The colours for some reason look a bit old school to me. I don't know if that's just the resolution
just
of the picture.
testing out the screen works.
Maybe the shadows of the picture. Yeah, maybe it's that. I was hoping it would be those colours, but never mind. So yeah, that's pretty much all we've got to go on, really.
Yeah.
So
there'll be a big video on Saturday night, probably. That's what they normally do, where Vince McMahon goes, "Welcome," and he just stands there and then goes, "Whoa," and then the lights go off and it's gone, sorry, and spin around and whatnot. So we'll see it then, but It's always an interesting thing, the WrestleMania stage, because that sort of sets the tone for how iconic it can be, I guess. WrestleMania 3 being the big example. Wasn't the stage, but the little rings made it, woohoo!
Yeah.
You know.
It's all the little details. Can't wait for the entrances and that as well, and the costumes. Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments section down below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic and on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, then please do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic, where you can pledge. And don't forget, of course, most importantly of all, to hit subscribe and to join us.